The mystery surrounding Mitch McConnell's health has taken yet another bizarre turn, as the longtime Republican senator remains hospitalized with almost no official updates. New activity outside his Washington home has sparked another wave of speculation. This time, it isn't an ambulance or medical team. It's a man carrying carpet samples and flooring materials. Here's why the internet is talking. The mystery surrounding Republican Senator Mitch McConnell's health continues to deepen, and now an unexpected development outside his Washington, D.C. home has added even more intrigue. According to TMZ, a man carrying carpet samples and flooring materials was seen leaving McConnell's Capitol Hill residence this week. The individual was reportedly carrying several carpet samples in shades of white, blue, and gray, while new floor tiles were also said to be under consideration. Although home renovations are hardly unusual, the timing has immediately fueled fresh speculation online. McConnell has remained hospitalized since suffering a serious medical emergency on June 14th. Since then, his office has released very few substantive updates, leaving the public with more questions than answers. The 84-year-old senator was reportedly found unconscious inside his home after suffering what emergency dispatch audio described as a cardiac arrest requiring CPR. CNN later released footage showing McConnell being wheeled out of the residence under a blanket before being transported to hospital. Since then, his inner circle has remained largely silent. That lack of information has allowed speculation to spiral. Now, the appearance of flooring contractors has become the latest piece of an increasingly puzzling story. Some observers believe the renovations could simply be part of previously scheduled home improvements. Others have questioned whether changes inside the home may be connected to McConnell's medical condition, perhaps making the residence more suitable for someone recovering from a major health event. There is also another theory gaining attention. McConnell has already announced he will not seek re-election. Some have wondered whether he and his wife, former Transportation Secretary Elaine Chao, could quietly be preparing the property for sale. Without any official explanation, each new development is being closely analyzed. Conservative commentator Laura Loomer added to the speculation after the TMZ report. Posting on social media, she questioned whether the renovations were connected to the emergency that unfolded inside the home. Her comments quickly spread online, although no evidence has been presented linking the work to McConnell's hospitalization. Meanwhile, McConnell himself remains out of public view. Neither the senator, his office, nor Elaine Chao has answered detailed questions regarding his current condition. Even so, several allies continue insisting the longtime Senate leader is making progress. Adding another layer to the mystery is McConnell's wife, Elaine Chao's own timeline. When her husband was hospitalized, Chao was in China on a long-planned visit meeting senior government officials. Rather than immediately returning to Washington, she later explained there had been no urgent reason to cut the trip short. Former U.S. Transportation Secretary Elaine Chao has finally broken her silence over husband Mitch McConnell's health, and it's one particular line from her statement that's grabbing headlines. Despite the veteran senator being found unconscious, receiving CPR, and being rushed to hospital, Chao says his condition did not warrant an immediate return to the United States. The admission has triggered a fresh wave of questions about McConnell's health and about Chao's controversial trip to China. McConnell, 84, was hospitalized on June 14th after emergency responders were called to his Washington home following reports of cardiac arrest. Audio from the 911 dispatch indicated CPR was already in progress before paramedics arrived. Since then, his office has released only limited updates, saying the senator is recovering, receiving excellent care, and continuing to work with his staff while the Senate remains out of session. As speculation about McConnell's condition grew, attention shifted to Elaine Chao, who was in China when the medical emergency happened. In a statement issued through a spokesperson, Chao explained that she had been on a long-planned trip supporting her family's philanthropic work. She also confirmed meeting several people during the visit, including the U.S. ambassador. But it was one sentence that stunned many observers. According to the statement, the senator's health did not warrant an immediate return to the U.S. Chao has now returned home, but her team did not reveal exactly when she came back, who found McConnell unconscious, or provide further details about his medical condition. The timing of her trip has also come under intense scrutiny. Just 3 days after McConnell was hospitalized, Chinese officials confirmed that Chao met with China's Vice President Han Zheng in Beijing. Because Chao currently holds no official U.S. government position, the meeting has sparked questions about the purpose of the visit and why it took place during such a critical moment for her husband. Critics have also questioned why Chao chose not to return immediately after learning about McConnell's hospitalization. While her spokesperson insists his condition wasn't serious enough to require an urgent flight home, many have pointed out that the senator had reportedly required CPR before being taken to hospital, making the explanation difficult for some to understand. Meanwhile, the lack of detailed medical information has fueled online speculation. Some political commentators and social media personalities have claimed McConnell's condition is far worse than publicly disclosed, with unverified rumors even suggesting he was near death. However, none of those claims have been confirmed by McConnell's office or his medical team. McConnell's spokesperson has repeatedly maintained that the senator is improving and remains engaged with staff on Senate matters. But beyond those brief statements, officials have shared very little, leading critics to question why more information about one of America's most senior lawmakers hasn't been released. The controversy has now expanded beyond health concerns. Questions are also being raised about the optics of a top Republican senator's wife meeting senior Chinese leaders while her husband was recovering in the hospital. Although Chao describes the trip as philanthropic, the timing has become a major talking point in Washington political circles. At this stage, several key questions remain unanswered. How serious was Mitch McConnell's condition when he was admitted to hospital? Why did Chao believe it didn't require her immediate return? And exactly what was discussed during her meeting with China's Vice President Han Zheng? Until more official details emerge, the debate surrounding McConnell's health and Chao's decision to remain in China is likely to continue.